country where you can live like royalty for just $10 a day. Lunch here means a fragrant plate of plov loaded with savory meat, fresh bread baked in a clay oven, and a strong green tea with lemon, all cheaper than a cup of coffee in New York. Street food stalls are always packed with people enjoying plov, samsa, and shashlik. The aromas alone are enough to make your mouth water. Welcome to Uzbekistan, the cheapest country in the world, yet wealthy in ways you'd never expect. With gold mines, uranium, natural gas, and endless white cotton fields. Uzbekistan's economy is booming, while still preserving the untouched beauty of a fairy tale not yet fully told. You're about to explore a Muslim country unlike any other, where faith is practiced peacefully. Women dress freely and run businesses, and mosques stand next to bars and tattoo parlors. Get lost in golden smiles, smoky and meaty wedding feasts, lively nights in Tashkent's bars, and a subway system that feels like an underground museum. From horse-filled villages to traditional markets like Chorsu Bazaar, from the starry desert skies of Karakalpakstan to the dreams of migrant workers. Uzbekistan remains a mystery yet to be fully uncovered. This land was once the fiery heart of the Silk Road, where merchants from China and Europe met amidst steaming tea and the pounding of horse hooves. It was a land desired by Alexander the Great, ravaged by Genghis Khan, and glorified by Timur. Cities once reduced to ashes have now risen in splendor and are proudly recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. It's one of only 2 doubly landlocked countries in the world, meaning neither it nor its neighbors have a coastline. A fact that seems like a disadvantage, but has made Uzbekistan a cultural crossroads and resource-rich hub. With a land area of over 448,000 kilometers, about the size of California, and a population of about 38 million. It is the most populous country in Central Asia. Most people still live in rural areas, where traditions and slow-paced life remain strong, though urbanization is rapidly reshaping major cities like Tashkent, the 3 million-strong capital and cultural center. But what makes Uzbekistan truly priceless? Its radiant history, ancient architecture, or its incredible natural resources. Uzbekistan is the 4th largest gold producer in the world, with massive mines forming the backbone of its economy. But that's not all. The country also holds rich reserves of uranium, oil, natural gas, and coal, making it a silent powerhouse in the region. Think farming is impossible in Central Asia's dry climate? Think again. Uzbekistan is the 5th largest cotton producer globally. White gold carpets the land and is one of the country's top exports. Few people know that Karakalpakstan, an autonomous republic covering nearly 40% of Uzbekistan's land, once had the right to hold an independence referendum, but that right was revoked, sparking major protests. While it remains part of Uzbekistan, it has its own constitution, parliament, ethnic group, and language. In Uzbekistan, you can walk from a centuries-old mosque with turquoise domes to a Soviet-style metro station without missing a beat. The Tashkent Metro, built in 1970, is not just a transit system, it's an underground art museum with crystal chandeliers, marble walls, cosmic-themed ceilings, and stations named after poets and scientists. It's nostalgic, magnificent, and gloriously Soviet. Alexander the Great once called this land the most beautiful he had ever seen. Genghis Khan came not to admire, but to conquer, destroying majestic cities like Samarkand and Bukhara. Timur rebuilt Samarkand from the ashes, turning it into a vibrant center of Islamic scholarship and architecture. Monuments like Registan Square and ancient madrasas still stand today, recognized by UNESCO. In 1924, Uzbekistan became part of the Soviet Union, where the local language was suppressed and Islamic culture pushed aside. It wasn't until the fall of the USSR that Uzbekistan regained independence, reviving the Uzbek language and welcoming Islam back into public life. Uzbek is the official language, but Russian is still widely spoken, especially in major cities. If you want to rent an apartment or find a job in Tashkent, you'll likely need to speak Russian, with about 90% of the population being Muslim. Don't confuse Uzbekistan with Arab nations. There are no strict dress codes. You'll see women confidently walking the streets in short skirts. Tea replaces alcohol in celebrations and is a sacred welcoming ritual. You'll hear traditional Islamic greetings, ancient prayers in old schools, and then EDM blasting from bars in Tashkent at night. Despite assumptions, Uzbek women are incredibly free, running businesses, working in media, education, and politics. In fact, 17.5% of politicians in Uzbekistan are women, among the highest rates in the post-Soviet world. Politeness is deeply ingrained. Men still hold doors, help carry bags, not out of condescension, but cultural respect. Don't forget the traditional hammams, ancient steam bathhouses that are centuries old. Some in Samarkand and Bukhara have been around for over 600 years, featuring domed ceilings, underground steam, and the soothing scent of herbs. People relax, socialize, even arrange marriages there. Another fascinating feature is the golden smile in rural areas. Women often wear gold teeth as a sign of beauty and prosperity. In Uzbekistan, gold teeth are like Rolex watches or Chanel bags in the West. Dental clinics even offer aesthetic gold designs, from engravings to aristocratic gold braces. And tea is the soul of Uzbek culture. People drink 5-7 cups a day, morning to night. Even how tea is poured has meaning. Fill the cup to the brim. It may signal it's time to go. Pour just a little. It means stay longer. Let's talk more. Despite the average income being only about $2,500 per year, most Uzbeks own a car. A traditional meal with tandoor baked bread costs less than $1. A quality shashlik skewer just about $3, and tea is often free. You can live like royalty on just $10 a day in Uzbekistan. Rent is super affordable too. A fully furnished apartment in downtown Tashkent costs around $250, $400 a month. In the suburbs, it drops to $150 a month. Utilities, electricity, water, internet cost around $40 a month. Outside the metro, trains are the main intercity travel option. Train staff wear military-style uniforms, adding to the old-school charm. Here's a quirky surprise. Almost every car in Uzbekistan is a Chevrolet, from taxis to police cruisers. Thanks to a 2008 partnership with General Motors, domestically produced Chevrolets are affordable, $7,000, $14,000, while imported vehicles are heavily taxed. As a result, a whopping 94% of cars in Uzbekistan are Chevrolets. Uzbekistan is also renowned for its centuries-old tradition of handmade carpet weaving, with rugs exported and displayed around the world. The country is primarily known for its master artisans who have passed down their weaving techniques for generations. The beauty of Uzbek carpets blends various artistic influences, perfectly capturing the timeless charm of the city of Kiver, a place that has remained virtually unchanged since the 6th century. Modern buildings are rare here. Almost every structure, from city walls and domes to ancient madrasas and old markets, bears the marks of history. But Kiver is not just visually stunning. It was once a vital strategic hub fiercely contested by empires and rulers throughout history. That's why Kiver is more than a destination. It's a sacred cultural and historical symbol. Uzbek weddings are something you simply cannot miss. They're not just events, but full-blown festivals. People start cooking before sunrise, and the star dish is plov, a hearty mix of rice, meat, carrots, garlic, and rich oils. Don't expect little pots. Uzbeks cook plov in massive cast iron cauldrons the size of swimming pools, stirred with giant paddles to serve hundreds, sometimes thousands. It's a community wedding culture where the entire neighborhood celebrates together. Next comes daros, an ancient art of tightrope walking that dates back centuries. A man dressed in a hand-embroidered tunic walks a 20-meter-high rope, drums pounding as the crowd holds its breath. No harness, no safety net. Daros performers are often descendants of families who have passed this craft down like a treasured heirloom. Chorsu Bazaar, the largest traditional market in Uzbekistan's capital, is more than just a shopping spot. It's where you feel the true heartbeat of Uzbek life. Step under the massive blue dome, and you'll be overwhelmed by the scent of spices, the colorful fabrics, and the buzzing voices of buyers and sellers. You'll find everything here, from dried fruits, nuts, honey, and hot tandoor baked bread to hand-embroidered scarves, finely woven carpets, and ceramics with ancient Central Asian motifs. Think Uzbekistan doesn't have nightlife? Think again. Many nightclubs in Tashkent stay open till dawn, blending modern deep house music with traditional Uzbek sounds, creating a nightlife experience like no other. When night falls, Tashkent transforms, glowing with lights and music. Rooftop bars with views of the sparkling TV tower are packed, while Eastern European-style pubs serving local beer and acoustic music attract both locals and expats. You might even come across spontaneous street dancers, young people singing, clapping, dancing, and inviting passers-by to join the fun. Women dress fashionably, sip cocktails, and dance freely without judgment. Nobody bothers you. It's perfectly normal to enjoy an outdoor dinner at a restaurant in Uzbekistan. You might even witness a surprise dance performance in a public square. Central Asian dance styles are spontaneous, fluid, and deeply artistic, often more captivating than European choreography. Here's something most people don't expect. Alcohol is not banned in Uzbekistan. As night falls, you can easily enjoy vodka, whiskey, or your favorite drink at a modern bar or a traditional rooftop terrace. Want to party harder? Tashkent and Samarkand have nightclubs with dazzling lights and EDM that goes on till sunrise. After midnight, tea houses and night eateries around Chorsu Bazaar light up again, with the aroma of kebabs and fresh bread filling the air. Steaming green tea sets a calming but energetic vibe, uniquely Uzbek. You can sit there, listen to locals tell stories, sip hot tea under the night sky, and truly understand why nighttime is an essential part of life in Tashkent. A day might start with bargaining over raisins at the market and end with dancing with strangers under glowing LED lights. A question travelers often ask, is Uzbekistan safe? The answer, extremely safe. Crime rates here are very low. You can walk alone in Tashkent without fear of being pickpocketed. People are polite, kind, and willing to help. Some may even invite you into their homes for tea, even if you're a stranger. Still, be cautious. Petty theft and small scams can happen, especially to tourists unfamiliar with currency rates. Always ask for prices beforehand and carry small change. Some vendors might forget to return your change if you're not paying attention. If you're taking a taxi without a meter, agree on the fare in advance to avoid surprises. Whenever possible, go with a local guide or companion. You'll be less likely to get overcharged. Uzbekistan is emerging as a promising tourist destination with rapidly growing infrastructure, expanding high-speed rail, boutique hotels springing up, and increasingly relaxed visa policies. This nation is steadily becoming Central Asia's travel hub. Even if you're traveling solo, locals often approach you with warmth. They want to welcome you, feed you, and make you feel at home. If you're invited into someone's house, especially an apartment, remember to take off your shoes at the door, a common sign of respect. Summers in Uzbekistan can be extremely hot and dry, especially in Tashkent, Bukhara, and Samarkand, with temperatures soaring up to 122 degrees, 50 degrees. The best time to visit is between August and November, when it's still sunny but more comfortable, and it's the season for fresh fruits and nuts sold at very reasonable prices. Climate change has deeply affected Uzbekistan, most visibly at the Aral Sea, once the fourth largest lake in the world, now reduced to a vast salt desert. An entire coastal culture vanished, with former fishermen turning to cotton farming or leaving their homeland. Beyond the harsh climate, what truly makes Uzbekistan special is its rich cultural heritage shaped by the Silk Road, attracting millions of tourists every year, especially those passionate about architecture, photography, and history. Since the war in Ukraine began, hundreds of thousands of Russians have moved to Uzbekistan seeking safety. Tashkent has become overcrowded, and rent prices have surged. Many locals, unable to afford private rentals, have returned to live with parents or are now sharing cramped apartments with strangers. Some neighborhoods are becoming congested. You may see a sad sight, children begging in markets and train stations, often in groups, offering chewing gum or window wipes, or simply reaching out their hands. Most come from impoverished rural families or undocumented minority communities. Meanwhile, millions of Uzbeks live and work abroad, where the income is significantly higher than at home. That's Uzbekistan, a country of contrasts, but also of truth, a place where you can live affordably, eat well, and feel safe, but also a place where economic dreams have pushed millions to seek better lives elsewhere. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If there's anything more you'd like to learn about Uzbekistan, don't hesitate to share. We're here to bring you meaningful insights. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. It keeps us motivated to create more great content for you. See you in the next video.